And now a Christmas present from Being a Fan of Disney, the podcast. Hey, Inner Dialogue.
Yeah, what's going on, Cody?
I thought it would be really cool to give the listeners of Being a Fan of Disney, the podcast, a Christmas present. You want to help me?
Sure. What were you thinking?
Well, our last conversation, we talked about what people read typically the night before Christmas. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to give a reading of Twas the Night Before Christmas by Clement Clark Moore.
Oh, yeah. I know that movie.
Well, it's not really a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. That's the one where Santa goes missing and somebody has to step in place of Santa.
No, I think you're thinking of maybe Santa Claus or Noel, or I don't know. No, Twas the Night Before Christmas is a really, really famous book and short story.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure once you start, I'll know what it is. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So here we go. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas by Clement Clark Moore. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Wait, Cody.
Yeah, Inner Dialogue?
Not even a mouse. Do these people just have mice living in their house?
Well, actually, you know what? Actually, I don't know. But it actually says not a creature was stirring, which means moving around, and it says not even a mouse. So there were no mice running around.
Yeah, but so you think they just have them in their house? I mean, that's not the most sanitary thing, is it?
Well, no, but I mean, come on, it's the first stanza of the short story. Could we move on?
Well, it's just I wonder if how they store their food. Maybe they should have better food storage options.
Okay, you know what? Inner Dialogue. First of all, quit mouse bashing. I mean, that's kind of rude. Second, you are on a podcast that is about a company famously associated with a mouse.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean? How is Disney associated with a mouse?
Are you serious? Do you not remember? Let us all not forget. This all started with a
rabbit.
No, not a rabbit.
Walt Disney?
No, Walt Disney with a mouse.
Really?
Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah, Mickey.
You didn't know Mickey was a mouse?
No. Honestly, I thought his last name was Mouse.
Well, it is, but I mean, his last name's Mouse, but it describes what he is, Mickey Mouse. I mean, it's in his name, Mickey Mouse. How could you not know Mickey was a mouse?
I don't know. I just didn't know. I never thought about it.
Well, I mean, you've seen pictures of Mickey Mouse, right?
Well, yeah, but it's hard to tell that's a mouse.
Really? It's hard to tell that's a mouse. You know what? Okay, let's move on. My apologies, everyone. Back on track. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah, what's up in a dialogue?
Who's St. Nicholas?
Well, a different name for Santa Claus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different stories, like St. Nicholas, Father Christmas.
Baba Yaga?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
Krampus?
Yeah, I guess that too. Let's move on. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads.
What's a sugar plum?
Actually, you know what? Actually, in her dialogue, I'm not real sure. And Mama in her kerchief.
Why's she wearing a kerchief?
It's just kind of a different name for like a nightgown.
Oh.
And I in my cap.
What? Why are they wearing a cap to bed?
Not like a baseball cap. Like it kind of.
Oh, like a beanie.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like to stay warm. Can we move on? We're not making really good time here.
Well, I mean, you're the one who invited me here. I just am asking questions.
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it. Um, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
Why are you gonna take a nap? I mean, you're about to go to bed.
No, that's what they mean. That's what a long winter's nap. Like winter's nap is bedtime. Like they're taking like an 8-hour nap.
Why would you take an 8-hour nap? That's just sleep.
Yeah, inner dialogue. Yes, I know. It's just the way that they worded the story. Okay, it's just the way they worded the story. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
All right. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprung from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
What's a sash?
Um, like a window curtain, maybe. I don't know. Just something that he would be able to see.
Oh.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below.
What does he mean by new fallen snow?
Well, like when it's snowing, and there's already snow on the ground, and it's built up, but then there's a fresh coat of snow that has come down.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, what if snow is really just like a big giant's dandruff?
Oh, what?
I don't know, I'm just asking the question.
That's disgusting. You've just ruined snow for me and for all of our listeners.
Well, I was just asking the question.
Well, no, and you know what? Time out. Everyone, no, snow is definitely not a giant's dandruff. Snow is what happens when it's really, really cold up in the atmosphere and it starts to precipitate, and the precipitation freezes in the air and then falls down to the ground. Okay.
Well, what's the difference between snow and sleet?
Sleet is when it starts raining in the upper atmosphere, and then as it gets closer to the ground, then it freezes, and it doesn't have time to really turn into that flaky snow, so it kind of turns into more of an ice structure. Why am I answering this question? Why are we talking? Let's get back to the story.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Okay. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
2 questions.
What inner dialogue?
Why does Santa use a miniature sleigh?
No, he's not really meaning miniature like tiny. He's meaning it because it's off in the distance, kind of like when you see something far off in the distance, it looks smaller than when it gets closer.
Oh yeah, kind of like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Well, yeah, sort of. I mean, yeah. But yeah, he's not. It's not really miniature. Okay, it's a full size sleigh.
Cause Santa's a big man.
Well, yeah. I mean, Santa's a full size human. So he rides in a full size sleigh, right?
Second question.
Yeah.
8 tiny reindeer. Why does he have tiny reindeer pulling a full size sleigh?
Again, they're not tiny. They're just. It looks tiny because they're far away. Okay, the sleigh looks miniature because it's far away. Same reason that the 8 tiny reindeer look so small far away. Okay, when they get closer,
They get bigger.
yeah. Well, no, they don't get bigger. They look bigger, but they're the same size all the time. It's just as something gets closer to you, it appears as normal sized.
Normal sized.
Yeah, normal sized. So okay, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Can we move on?
One more question.
What?
Why are there only 8?
You know what? Actually, that's, well, in this story, it's because this story is older than the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But yeah, that is kind of questionable that even now when songs come out or stories come out, not a lot of them include the poor guy. I mean, like everybody loves Rudolph.
Well, not everybody.
What do you mean?
I mean, not everybody. Like there are the other deer that they probably, those other reindeer probably, they got mad. I mean, they don't have a song to themselves.
Some reindeer have songs of their own.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Let's move on, okay?
Okay.
With a little old driver, so lively and quick.
Ooh, a driver. We're playing golf now.
No, no, a driver of the sleigh.
Oh, okay. Now, okay.
I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick.
Who's Saint Nick?
Inner dialogue. Again, Saint Nick is Santa Claus.
Or Father Christmas.
Yes, or Father Christmas, okay? Okay, we just got to get through this, please.
Okay.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came.
What's that?
It just means how they flew. They flew fast. And he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen.
And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Again, this is an old story. I can have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in there. Okay, so just 8 reindeer. All right?
Okay.
To the top of the perch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away away all.
To the top of the wall.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've got to land on the roof. I mean, they're not literally going to land on the wall. I mean, that wouldn't be safe.
Yeah, that wouldn't be safe at all.
So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
You mean Santa Claus?
Yes, I mean Santa Claus, okay? He refers to him as St. Nicholas in this, okay? Can we just get with it?
Okay, man, I'm just asking questions. Calm down.
Yeah. And then, in twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
What do you mean a bound?
I mean, he just came down the chimney.
But, I mean, like he was jumping?
Well, no, I mean, he came down, but
it says a bound. He bounced up.
I don't know, maybe he did. I mean, you think about when you jump and you come down and you land, like you don't just land flat, like you kind of have, your knees bend a little bit. You know what? Let's keep going. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was slung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry.
Ooh, like a cherry?
No, because it was red.
Why is it red?
Oh, because he's cold.
What? What did it taste like a cherry?
No, it didn't taste like a cherry. That'd be gross. Try eat somebody's. No. A cherry, because a cherry's red.
Not all cherries are red.
Yep.
Some cherries are not red.
I know, but in this story, his nose like a cherry because it's red. Okay, because your nose gets red when it's cold outside. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
Jelly sounds good.
What?
Oh, never mind. I was thinking Jello. Keep going.
Oh, okay. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
What does that mean?
He just laughed when he saw St. Nicholas.
You mean Santa Claus?
Yeah, when he saw Santa Claus.
Why would you laugh at Santa Claus?
I think it means he laughed because he was happy, okay? Because he got to see him, and so that was really, really fun for him.
Yeah, but that's rude to laugh at him.
No, it's not. He's not laughing at him to make fun of him. He was really, really happy, okay? Inner dialogue. Do you want to listen to the rest of this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Can we get through the rest without questions?
No guarantees. No.
Okay. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose.
You mean bound?
What?
He bound up the chimney.
No, he rose up the chimney. He touched his finger on the side of his nose and rose up the chimney.
So what? Okay, so bound means jump. So he bound or jumped down the chimney, but rose up the chimney.
Okay, again, inner dialogue. Let's keep going. He sprung to a sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle.
What's that?
Um, uh, you know what? That's a good question. Let's just keep going on, okay?
Okay.
But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
And good night to you.
No, that's the end of the story.
Oh, well, good night to you as well.
No, inner dialogue. The last line is "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Was it Happy Christmas and not Merry Christmas?
I don't know. It's just the way this is written. Okay. Did you enjoy this inner dialogue?
Oh, thoroughly.
Oh, good.
It was a great history lesson.
Well, it's a short story. It's not really supposed to be a history lesson.
Well, yeah, it was a history lesson and like, the way people used to talk and write.
Oh yeah, that's very true.
It was really cool. Hearing all the old speak, it's like, oh, hear ye, Christmas be merry.
Well, we're not pirates,
Ooh, that'd be a fun idea. A pirate Christmas. Arr.
No, stop. Okay. That's enough inner dialogue. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope you have.
We hope.
Yes, we hope you have an amazing holiday season. Thank you for listening over the last year and since the start of this really, really fun podcast. And so we appreciate you, and we hope this brings some joy to your holiday season. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy New Year.